Family medicine like it used to be, affordable, personal, and looking to the future.
Eye on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent.
Welcome to the Board Bin. Since 1988, the Board Bin has been supporting Sideways Sports with the best selection of snow and skateboards in Idaho. We have a great variety of rental packages of top quality to choose from, and so much more. The hottest in snow sports, fashion, a women's boutique, an extensive shoe collection, a kids department, and even bathing suits. The Board Bin. Fun in the sun, fun in the snow, gifts for the entire family.
I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and it's my good fortune to be joined by Wood River Wolverine football standout, our Athlete of the Week, Jaren Bothwell. Jaren, congratulations. Thanks for being with us.
Yes, thanks for having me, Michael.
Well, I wanted to have you on here for a while after your stellar senior season for the Wolverines on the football field. Tell us a little bit about how last season went for you as a senior.
So the season, it went well. It was a little rough win-loss wise.
Yep.
But it was a rebuilding stage for our group after following a strong senior class the year before.
Right.
So kind of in the rebuilding stage, but it was still fun. We had a really good senior group. Was able to pretty much do everything we wanted to do.
Right.
Personally wise. Started off at running back, and then later in the season switched over to wide receiver and got to feel a little different taste of offense.
And why did that change come about? You were doing all right, but you talked a little bit about you were getting beat up.
Right. So it was. I'm being a smaller, quicker guy, running up the middle against teams like Fruitland with big old linemen.
Right.
It was definitely a little more rough. So switching over to wide receiver, where I was able to use my speed and quickness of hands to catch the football, definitely worked out and benefited the team later on in the season.
Right, and the team progressed. You guys grew and started to play really well.
Right, as the season went on, games got better, games got closer toward as the season went on, and we were able to do better things later in the season than we did at the beginning of the season.
Right. Talk about your kind of maturation as a football player and a leader. You know, you experienced during your high school career highs when you were first coming on the team when those teams were making the playoffs, and then the struggles also. Talk about how you grew as a player and a person.
Highs with those teams were being able to make the playoffs and getting to play on those special teams and being able to just be a part of those times, and then also getting to see the flip side of it, where you were in the rebuilding stage and you had to make sure you got the little things right before you could make the big things happen.
Right. And you became a leader then on the team too.
Right. Exactly.
And you're a leader at your school as well, off the field. You're on the student senate. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yep. So I'm a part of that student senate or student union.
Yep. Student union. Yes.
And so that class is definitely helps with leadership skills.
Right.
Where you get to do little community service projects in the community and even just inside the school.
Right.
Doing the little things for the school.
Putting on dances.
Putting on dances, doing we do like spirit weeks and stuff, and we help organize all that to kind of keep the energy up in the school. So.
Fun. Well, good for you. And you've done some community service as well, on top of all the things, schoolwork, football, everything else.
Yeah, juggling, it's definitely a juggle. But yes, community service outside of school and sports. I did like a breakfast buddy system down at Haley Elementary.
Oh, very cool.
Met up with a student for about 3 months. met up with him and did breakfast, was able to talk to him.
Kind of in a big brother role.
Right. He loved football, and so they were like, hey, can you come meet up with this kid? And so I was like, absolutely.
You're headed, you've made a verbal commitment, you're headed to Montana Western University in Dillon, Montana to play football. Tell us about how you kind of took the initiative and made that happen.
Yeah, so let's see, so recruiting-wise, I took the initiative. I went out.
There's not a lot of college scouts coming up to Haley for the Wood River games,
For Wood River games, there's hardly ever any college scouts coming and watching football games up here.
Right.
So I had to make the initiative to put together the film and put together all the information, all the stats and stuff to send out to those coaches.
Right.
So that I could get in contact with them. Started going to camps and stuff over the summers, meeting up with the coaches, and then went to a Montana Western camp and got in contact with the coaches and started getting on one-on-one basis with one of the coaches, and then finally got the phone call saying, hey, we want you to come play for our team.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. I mean, that's that initiative, and obviously they were impressed with the film you put together and what you can do on the field, but impressed with you as a person as well.
Yeah.
Now you played in high school. You played on both sides of the ball. You played special teams. What are you going to be doing in college?
I'll be doing wide receiver and special teams, so kick return and punt return.
Where did you develop this passion for football? I've known you since you were a little kid. You've been playing football for a long time.
Been playing football since I was probably about 6 years old, playing flag football, and even back then, still being able to use my speed and run down the field.
And you just knew. I mean, it was always just a part of what you did.
Yeah, I grew a passion in playing football. I grew a passion in watching football.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched college football ever since I understood the game.
Right.
And so definitely a big passion. And back then, I don't think I would have seen myself playing college football.
Right.
And now looking back, it's definitely been a long journey. And,
a long journey, a lot of hard work, and you're being rewarded now for your hard work, and I know it'll continue, and we'll get to watch you now at the next level, and that's exciting. And thanks so much for coming on and visiting with us.
Thanks for having me.
My guest has been Jaren Bothwell, Wood River Wolverine football standout. I want to thank our sponsors for making Athlete of the Week possible. Patrick Buchanan with State Farm Insurance, Sun Valley Associates, a tradition of excellence since 1962. Dr. Tom Archie, InnerHealth MD, Family Medicine, the way it used to be. And the Board Bin, fun in the sun and fun in the snow. I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports and Wood River Valley Bulldogs to be for you.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.